Hey, guitar nerds, picture this. You're at a party, you're itching to play your favorite songs, maybe like Hotel California or Sweet Home Alabama, whatever it is, right? But you're stuck thinking, there's too many chords. I'll never get this. Does that sound familiar? Don't worry. Today, we're going to go over the 1-4-5 chord progression, the magic formula behind tons of songs that you love. Super simple, and I'll have you jamming like a pro in no time. So grab your guitar and let's dive in. The 1-4-5 progression, called 1-4-5, they're Roman numerals, is like the backbone of guitar music. It's in rock, pop, country, you name it. Songs like I Love Rock and Roll, Johnny Be Good, La Bamba, Brown Eyed Girl, they all use it. Why? Because it sounds awesome and it's crazy easy for beginners to learn. Master these 3 chords and you'll unlock hundreds of songs and you'll be able to play them at the drop of a hat and show off for everybody that you know. All right, I'm gonna show you a few different levels that you can do this at. First of all, in the key of G major, let's start right there, okay? In the key of G major, we're gonna do 1-4-5, and those chords are G, C, and D. Okay, now here's why they're called 1-4-5. The notes of the G major scale are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G, okay? So G is your first note, C is your 4th note, and D is your 5th note. And so these chords are related to those notes. So G is your first chord, C is your 4th chord, and D is your 5th chord in the key. Now you can do these by just playing the open chords like everybody does, but I want to show you something that's even more useful. I want you to be able to move this around and play in any key. So we're going to switch to power chords for now. I want you to play a G power chord with your first finger on the 6th string 3rd fret and your 3rd and 4th fingers playing the 5th fret on your 5th string and 4th string. And if you do that, you have your G power chord. Now to make this your C power chord, you're going to take your fingers in the same position, same frets. You're just going to shift down towards the floor a string. Now that's actually going up in pitch a string. So now your first finger is on your 5th string and your 3rd and 4th finger are on your 4th and 3rd strings. So this is your C power chord or your 4 chord. And now for your 5 chord, we're going to take that and we're going to slide it up 2 frets to 5 and 7. And this is now your D power chord. And we're going to think of this as 5. So your G is 1, your C is 4, and your D is 5. Now here's why you want to know that. You need to get really comfortable going between those 3 power chords. So you can play them as the power chords. You can do a blues shuffle with it. Or you can play them as bar chords. And in this case, we're going to play them all as major bar chords because we're not using any minor chords for this. Okay? Whatever way you want to do it, it's totally fine. But what I want you to understand and recognize is the pattern of where the root notes go. The root note is the note that gives the chord the name. So your G is the G on your 6th string, your C is the C on your 5th string, and the D is your D on your 5th string as well, okay? Now that pattern is the most important thing, whether you're playing it as power chords or bar chords or whatever, because that is the pattern that you have to know. Here's why. If we change keys, let's go to the key of B flat, I need to find those root notes. And if I can at least find one root note, if I can find the 1, then I can know where all 3 of those chords are. So if I'm already in G, I know where G is right here. I need to find B flat. Then I'm going to find that on my 6th string. Because then I can go G, G sharp, A sharp, B, oh, A sharp, B flat. That's the same thing, right? So that is now the root note for my B flat. Which means if I shift down a string towards the floor, I have my 4. And if I go up 2 frets, I have 5. And right there, I have a 1-4-5 chord progression in B flat, which when I played in jazz band, that was the most common key. What if we want to do F sharp? Then we have to find our F sharp, find the root, E, F, F sharp. There's my root, so I can play a power chord right there. And then I shift strings and I have my 4 chord, which in this case is B. And then I slide up 2 frets and I have my 5 chord, which in this case is C sharp. But here's the thing, do you have to know that that's B and that's C sharp? No, you don't have to. I mean, you're gonna get that eventually, but you don't have to know that right now. All you have to know is this is my 1 chord, this is my 4 chord, this is my 5 chord. And as long as you know that, it doesn't matter what key you're in. You don't even have to know what notes you're playing. You can do it because you know the pattern, and music is just a bunch of patterns. So what I want you to do with this is I want you to find 1, 4, 5 patterns in any key, okay? But try some different chord progressions. Let's do this. I'll give you some homework with these. I want you to practice finding it in A, first of all. And I want you to play the 1 chord, and then the 5 chord, and then the 4 chord, and then back to 1. And then another progression to do would be playing the 1 chord, and the 4 chord, and then the 1 chord, and then the 5 chord. Or we can do another chord progression where you're going to play the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord, and back to 4. And of course, the most common 1, 4, 5 pattern is your traditional 12-bar blues. So if we do that, we're going to get this. We're going to have a 1 chord, 4 chord, back to 1. And then 4, and then 1. Now 5, 4, and 1. And then we're going to go to 5 and end on 1. Right? So this 1, 4, 5 pattern is the backbone of most guitar music. So there you go. You know, learning your 1, 4, 5 pattern and your transitions is going to unlock tons of songs for you to be able to play, okay? The 1, 4, 5 progression is the shortcut to rocking out all of these songs. So spend 15 minutes a day on this, and you're going to be jamming with confidence in no time, right? If you want more tips to master guitar, then I have some more help for you. I'm just opening a brand new coaching program where I'm going to be coaching you one-on-one and helping you become the guitar player that you want for 90 days. If you want to check that out and learn how that can help you make years worth of progress in just 90 days, go to simpleguitar.com/apply and you can apply for that. And I will see you in the next lesson.